Hi, this is Krista with Lattice Holistics, and this week we are going to be working on breathing and rudimentary Pilates exercises geared towards strengthening the spine through some really simple movements. So, numero uno in all forms of relaxation, all forms of recovery, of healing, of, being stress free is breath. Breath is really, really wonderful for oxygenating the body and also promoting a relaxed state. When we breathe deeply, that is a way of telling our physiological systems that everything is okay. There's no reason to stress. And we live in a society where we tend to breathe very shallowly. The reason for that is we're just kind of out of touch with our breath. So the more that you can tune into your breath, the more you can relax, the more oxygen you bring into the body, the faster your recovery rates can be, the higher your immune system can get. So I would encourage you to go ahead and place your hand on your chest. Take a nice deep breath in like you're sucking in through a straw. And then allow the breath to deflate out of your nose. Really tune in to that feeling of your lungs filling with air. And exhale. Breathe. And out. Really notice that sternum rising as you breathe in. And exhale. Next, go ahead and take your hand onto your belly, right, like so. You can also do this exercise sitting up like I am, or you can also lay on the ground. Suck that air in. Allow that belly to go out. And exhale. So just continue to do that for the next, I would get a timer. You can put it on your phone if you have like a kitchen timer at home, anything like that. Just turn one of those on and spend 5-10 minutes just breathing, and you would be amazed how that changes your day. All right, so the next thing we're going to play with are two Pilates exercises. They're going to be modified versions of the roll up and the roll down. And the purpose for these is to really teach you to get in your body and access your core in a way that stabilizes your spine. So if you go ahead and you're just going to sit down on the floor and really concentrate on put your hands on your hips and notice if your hips are tilting. They can tilt this way, they can also tilt that way. And just kind of place them so they're like right in between. And then next, you're going to burrow your belly button in like you're trying to touch it into the back of your spine. And then you're going to push your ribs down to those hips. Push those shoulder blades together and down and float your head up like it's on a balloon. Now you're going to tilt your tailbone in between your legs, and that's going to send you backwards. Allow your back to form a C curve. Really push those ribs down to those hips. And tilt in the opposite direction. And tilt down. And back up. You really want to concentrate on pushing your feet into the ground as well. Don't allow those feet to kind of float up or go in another direction. And you're really just concentrating on burrowing that belly button in, pushing those ribs down to those hips, moving those shoulder blades together and down. And you're going to play with that for, 5 or 10 times. And then very slowly place your hands on the ground and you're going to roll all the way down. And so when you do that, place your head on the ground, hands on those hips, And now you're gonna roll, or you're gonna place your hands back on the floor. You're gonna roll your chin over your chest, push your ribs over your organs, and you're gonna allow your arms to float up. Half roll up. You also want to concentrate on having a nice flat belly. Don't allow it to loaf like that. Keep it flat. And roll back down. And roll up. So the goal here is you want to take the energy out of your neck. You don't want to jerk the neck up like that. You kind of want to allow the shoulders to move, and the neck just kind of follows. You also want to concentrate on keeping those shoulder blades towards that spine and down. So you want to have a nice flat belly by burrowing that belly button in. And now how you combine these two exercises is you're going to do a half roll up like so, float that right leg up, float that left leg up into a 90-degree angle. You're going to roll up, and then you're going to straighten your legs, and you're going to allow the momentum to move you up. Bend the legs, half roll down. Float that right leg up, float that left leg up, and with control, roll down each segment of vertebrae at a time. Don't go for a jerk. A lot of people will try to get up there by going like that. That is totally taking a lot of core muscles out of the equation. So you really want to keep them down, floating them up, and rolling like so. Stack your vertebrae up, one vertebrae at a time, and roll down. If you have the control, you can also do a full roll up. So you can straighten your legs, keep all those connections in place, roll that chin over that chest, and roll up like so. You notice that that was really smooth. I didn't jerk. You don't want to jerk. You want to avoid that hitching. And roll down. Feel each segment of vertebrae imprint on the mat. So if you can take some time to do that, just play with putting your breathing and playing with a half roll up, roll down, a half roll up, and then playing with the modified. If your body has it and you're not jerking, feel free to also play with the full. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email me. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.